With pass, we can copy a password in the clipboard. But what about the username? Pass doesn't provide a command to copy it. I would like to be able to copy the username as well. And why not an URL, or even any other field that user wishes to store? How about a command to open your default browser in a login URL? Let's try to implement all these things. We have to update two libraries, passwordstore.l and pass.l. Passwordstore.l implements most of the functionality. It takes care of the low-level things, like copy passwords in the Emacs key ring, erase the key ring, etc. While pass.l defines a major mode to make easier to use all the functionality defined in the previous library. It lists all the pass entries, add commands, and make key bindings. We want to follow the same logic. Extend functionality in passwordstore.l and make the new functionality accessible to users in pass.l via the introduction of new commands and key bindings. So let's do it! So let's start with the change in password store. What I have done here, let me see. Here we have added several options. The way this works is using prefixes. So a prefix lets you to know in which line of the file the field that you want to retrieve it is. But I don't impose any particular field, so everything can be configured. So that's why we have this other option that is a list. By default, use password, username, URL, but users can add to-do, notes, anything that has sense for you. And you can also modify the labels if you don't like. Username, for instance, you can use user, you can use login, anything that you find better, it will works fine. So we have originally password store get, password store copy. Now we have password store get field, password store copy field, because we are not just getting password, we are getting any kind of field. Also here this lambda is responsible of doing all the manipulations of the kill ring, and I have extracted this lambda in a new function because I want to use in several parts of this file. So the last thing that I had changed, this function here, browse URL, we don't need anymore to do this kind of checks, string checks, because we can get the exact URL with the new function that the user has stores. So that's fine. That concludes everything in password store. We have kill cell, that was very cool. So now we go to pass, and we again see what has been done so far. Let me see. Most of the changes are implemented in the other library, so here we just need to do minor tweaks. So we only need to add 4 commands, and they are key bindings, and update the header, so in the pass buffer you can see the new commands. So I added the copy username, copy URL, copy field, and also browse URL. By the way, I like this Vegiro so much because he's a prince like me. So you have here the definition of the commands and update the header, and that's all. Now we just need to kill Frisa and test if this works. Okay, so let's test if this works. Let's evaluate the files and let's call pass. The first things we notice is the headers are updated with our new commands. That's good. Now let's go with Goku and let's see if we can get his username. Good. The URL, we can, and we can browse the URL. Excellent. And the same from Vegeta. We can get the username, the URL, everything. So let's see with Piccolo copy field we have password, URL, username, but we don't have more. But I have written in the files the attack, favorite attack, description, other fields, but we need to modify this variable to be able to retrieve this information. So let's add attack that, I repeat, is already in the file. So we just need to notify it here. So if we're doing this, we update the variable, and now we must see attack here, and we can copy the attack of Piccolo. And from Goku, every people knows the favorite attack of Goku, Kamehameha, of course. So let's say you want to change the prefix you use. You don't like URL for some reason. You prefer use web. It's okay. The only thing is you need to notify here, and you need to modify all the files. Must be consistent. So you don't want to use URL, so you will modify the second one is this label. You will put web. The same with any other field. The second one is configurable. So now you can get only Goku is the only I have dated with web, but all the others has URL, so you cannot get, for instance, Vegeta anymore. So that's all. I think this is all we need. This concludes the demonstration. Now I hope you enjoy. Now have some relax. Thank you for your attention. Really appreciate it. If you like the video, it's very nice if you could click the like button. If you put some comments, I like to answer your comments. Really like to read them. And please, if you like Emacs, please subscribe to my channel now. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.